That's right, I also picked a different start. I don't know if choosing the Aesir race will affect that. Anyway, but since I'm going Skyrim, I'm gonna go all out. The race of gods made for war. They have enhanced strength and... That's spelled wrong. Anyway, strength and speed. They can also use their palatal senses to move faster, and since they're enemies, they can call upon the Allfather for the power of a dragon. Alright, despite some of this being spelled wrong, I'm gonna stick with it. Have I got any presets? Alright, there are some presets. It's fine. Most of this is honestly fine. Except I want the eyeshadow and eye tint. It's fine. I think I'm mostly gonna focus on is just the hair. Let's stick with that. Start it. A second chance. It's the Mara statue to choose a new life for yourself.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Ooh. So I can choose all of this. Has attacked and left for dead. Warlock's Thrall. Necromancer in a secret location. Vampire in a secluded lair. Shipwrecked off the coast. Camping in the woods. Vigilant of Stendar. Outlaw in the wilds. I want to escape this cell. I got caught crossing the border illegally. Vanilla start. Soldier in the army. Patron at a local inn. Member of guild. Own property in one of the holds. I arrived on a board ship. Let's see. I like the shipwrecked off the coast. Let's start there.
Even in our darkest hour, there is yet hope.
Use the empty bed to begin your new life. There's nothing in here. Alright. Contrary to popular belief, the Tamriliac rat is not the same species as the skeevers of Skyrim. It is, however, speculated that they might share a common ancestor. I wonder if this was added to the mods, because I've never seen that loading screen. I'm not gonna add survival mode. For armor. Ooh, some stuff to start with. dagger. At least I got a lockpick so far out of it. What? Is that not the way out? Ah. Wreck of the skinny hawker. Alright. Shipwreck, that idiot captain rammed us right into an iceberg. Then, while trying to free the ship, a rogue wave flipped us over. I should have listened to that fat old Bosmore when he said the ship was cursed. He was obviously right. It looks like everyone else on this miserable tub is dead. I need to find a way to get out of here before that iceberg breaks loose and drags the ship down with me in it. I wonder if any of the equipment survived the wreck. I'm sure I'll need it soon. Alright. Let's see. So far I have a woodcutter's axe and a dagger. And for armor. Just put the armor and dagger on for now. So I wonder how the actual dragon attack and Helgen thing starts. I don't even know where I'm going. Stamina low. Looks like another shipwreck up here. Hella's Folly discovered. Just search these ships for now. See what I can find. Alright, only had one lockpick, but I managed to get me some stuff. Guess I gotta go back up for air. Where am I? Not far from Dawnstar. I'm not sure why that quest is still there. Who's this? Are you just a hunter? Deacus.
Tidings.
Does it say there's enemies here? Are they just slaughterfish? I think it's just a couple of slaughterfish. Yeah, it is. Alright. Harvest clams. Alright, I'm not sure if there was an actual chest I was supposed to find for that beginning a new life thing. But I will head towards Dawnstar since that's the closest city. I was kind of hoping actually when you chose like your new life, it gave you a like boosted levels for whatever you choose and certain perks to start with right away. I think that would have been cool. But it's okay. Starting from level 1 is still always good too. Anyone home? Nothing worth stealing? What's this? I feel like there's some things I just never looked into. Playing Skyrim just because it's out of the way and I don't feel like going to it. I guess it's just a watchtower for Dawnstar.
You're wrong to come here. Everyone here is having...
I didn't mean to skip that.
I have miners tripping over their own feet from lack of sleep. I heard there was a priest of Mara who was supposed to be looking into it. We'll see if anything comes of that.
Who's in charge around
That
here?
would be Jarl Skald the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric like he's the second coming of Talos.
What do you do in Dawnstar?
Ironbreaker Mine. We make twice as much coin as those horkers over in Quicksilver Mine. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I pay a good wage for any iron ore you dig up, if you're looking for work. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Alright.
What is it? I haven't had much sleep.
Who runs Dawnstar?
That would be Skald the Elder. He's been running Dawnstar ever since he was a boy. And he never lost that brat's attitude. Turned on the Empire first chance he got. Now we're all part of this rebellion.
I'm looking for work.
If you don't mind digging, I own the Quicksilver Mine. It's a better life than working in that damned Ironbreaker Mine with all those milk drinkers. If you don't mind digging, I own the Quicksilver Mine. It's a better life than working in that damned Ironbreaker Mine with all those milk drinkers.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on.
You in charge of this forge?
My wife Sarah and I run it together. She still smiths even though we found out she is with child. Our son or daughter isn't going to get much Redguard culture here in Skyrim. I know my wife worries how she will pass along her tradition. Hey, if you find a book called Night Falls on Sentinel, could you bring it to me? It's a story from my wife's people. Be good to have.
If I see it, I'll bring it to you. Night Falls on Sentinel. Okay. Do you do any work for the ships?
I've worked on a few moorings here and there for it. Most of the ship captains are superstitious about who works on their vessels. And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before Windhelm, and the ore we trade makes rich targets for pirates. Come back if you need steel.
Gods, I'm so tired.
What can you tell me about Dawnstar?
Not much. I came here a few years ago from Hammerfell when I married. The land is beautiful, but I can't stand this cold. I don't know how Rustlake manages it.
You're from Hammerfell?
That's right. Home of the Redguards. A land of sand and seas. I hope one day I'll convince Rustlake to take us back there. Until then, I'm content running the forge together here in Dawnstar. We forge every day if you need anything.
Alright.
Come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
I mine. Work the smelter. Ain't much else to tell.
What is it? I haven't had much sleep.
I've already talked to you.
Now if you'll excuse me.
Let's see. I'm just gonna come up here.
Divine's sake, Skull. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Ulrich is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
Watch your hands around the leg.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery.
I'm looking for drink. Or some work.
Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Skald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town. Stay out of trouble now.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Worthy of time or consideration.
The Jarl is tired. Be mindful of that. Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
How is Dawnstar faring in the war?
The Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Kalos is with us, and when you fight under a Divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar. If you're here about the nightmares, I'm afraid my pleas to the College of Winterhold go unheard.
Are you the court wizard?
You could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again.
Or can I learn more about magic?
Magic is frowned upon in Skyrim. Only the mages at the College of Winterhold teach it freely. If you wish to learn, join them.
You mentioned the Great War.
About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again. Back to another fine day in Dawn. Watch it!
Sorry, but I need weapons. I hope that guy's watching me.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. Talos guide you.
How do you feel about this war?
Skyrim is the birthplace of humanity, the birthplace of honor, and those snow-backed Imperials renounced both when they laid down before the Thalmor. Worse still, to pay for the privilege to keep his throne, the Emperor sells Skyrim and our very gods, Talos no less, to the damn elves. And what did Torrik do? He and the Owls that supported him, they took the Emperor's gold, sold out their people for a slave master's peace treaty. Ulfric did right killing him. Soon we'll rid Skyrim of elves, their bloody Justicars, and the Jarls in their pockets. The whole damn lot of them. And we'll cleave through the Legion to get to them.
Why are you called Stormcloaks?
First they called us that to belittle our cause, but we gladly accept being named for Ulfric Stormcloak, the only true High King of Skyrim. We are the true sons and daughters of Skyrim, and Ulfric. He is the truest of us all. We fight to make our land great once more, to raise up strong, noble thanes, and lay low false Jarls and the cowards who hide behind them. The sound of our fury is a storm about to break on the heads of our enemies. Our friendship, a cloak of true brotherhood for all who would wear it.
How does one join the
Ulfric's
Stormcloaks?
not running a social club. You don't join anything. Either you're a true son of Skyrim, or you're not. If you are, then you make your way to Windhelm and talk to the man himself. If you're not, well, friend, you'd best walk away before this gets ugly. All right, then.
All right. Let's actually remove that marker from here.
This should be good.
Wolf belt. Don't know why that wolf came running into Dawnstar out of nowhere.
Thorin runs the inn. Speak to him.